All right, good afternoon. It is Thursday, May 14th, and this is your Bring Me the News and Novak weather update. We're going to focus on this weekend quite a bit in this briefing here, and then we will touch a little bit on next week, which, as you know, we're expecting a very nice, much warmer environment as we get into next week. In fact, even borderline hot, I think, by about Thursday and Friday of next week. But we'll get into that in just a little bit. But right now, let's just focus on tomorrow and then this weekend. Today, you can see visible satellite loop is showing that we have a storm system that right now is wrapping up. You can see it here. It's wrapping up over northeastern North Dakota. There are actually going to be some showers and maybe even a clap of thunder up there. I wouldn't be surprised if they saw a brief funnel cloud up in those areas. These are considered cold air funnels, so kind of an interesting situation up there. And here in southern Minnesota, central Minnesota, you can see a push of drier air now surging into much of Minnesota, trying to scour out the clouds that have been persistent over eastern Minnesota. And I think it will be successful doing that later on today and this evening. And we're going to actually set ourselves up for a real nice day tomorrow with plenty of sunshine, and take advantage of it, by the way, because this weekend, especially later Saturday into Sunday, is just not looking nice. It's what I consider to be the bump in the road when it comes to the next 7 days, would be this weekend. All right, here are the temperatures today, 60s and 70s, much warmer than what we've been experiencing over the last 7 to 10 days. So these temperatures are near average now. And I do expect that same scenario tomorrow with temperatures up near 70 degrees, which is, again, near average. And then, of course, we will cool down this weekend as we get some rain. The only showers right now are up here in northeastern North Dakota. Again, these are some building showers that likely could get interesting as we go into the later afternoon and evening hours. Okay, looking ahead, as we had said, here's that area of showers and maybe even a quick little thunderstorm up in northeastern North Dakota. We stay dry for the most part later today, tonight, and into tomorrow. Now, I won't be surprised if later this evening just a quick shower pops up, especially north of the Twin Cities metro. But look at all this nice dry air that funnels in from the west and northwest during the day tomorrow. Tomorrow should feature plenty of sunshine and high temperature near 70. So like I said earlier, take advantage of it, because look at what happens as we get into Saturday. Okay, this is Saturday morning, and you can see rain building across South Dakota and a storm system now starting to wrap up over the central and northern plains on Saturday morning. That storm system steadily moves east and a little southeast, and clearly, much of Minnesota from about the Brainerd Lakes area on south is going to be experiencing rain the way it appears by Saturday evening. So if you have weekend plans and you want dry weather, you're going to want to get them done by about early to mid-afternoon on Saturday, because later Saturday and Sunday looks wet, especially from the Twin Cities on south. This area of rain here over southern Minnesota, the area of rain over southern Minnesota and northern Iowa, this is heavy rain. Okay, these may even feature a clap of thunder in these storms as we go through Saturday evening and then into early Sunday morning. So from the Twin Cities on south, this could easily turn into a washout as we go through Saturday night and into Sunday morning. And why is that? Well, it's because in the middle layers of our atmosphere, we have a twist or a strong storm system. These are what we call the heights and winds at 500 millibars. So this is up at about 20 to 25,000 feet in our atmosphere. And look at this closed low circulation over southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa on Sunday afternoon. All right, this is a cold look, and certainly an inclement look to a weather pattern for this time of year. No doubt we're going to have fairly strong northerly winds cutting through much of Minnesota on Sunday, and there will likely be a lot of cloud cover. So we've got a clunker on the way for Sunday, especially during the morning and afternoon hours. Hopefully we can clear out Sunday evening, but no doubt Saturday is the better day of the two when it comes to weather here in the upper Midwest, especially southern Minnesota and Wisconsin, where I'm thinking Significant rain is on the way for later Saturday and Sunday. All right, now looking ahead, I told you we were going to take a look into next week. Here's our storm system, by the way, for Sunday. Clearly you can see a strong trough, or at least what we call a short wave, coming through the upper Midwest on Sunday. Okay, and then we kick that storm system east, and it starts to dip southeast. Now I want you to pay close attention to this upper level low here, mid to upper level low here, that's spinning over the Tennessee River Valley, Illinois and Indiana, and the Ohio River Valley, okay, because this is really going to play a role in our weather for the next, or at least into next week, because as that storm system sits and spins, it basically acts as a block for the upper Midwest. As this storm system spins over the eastern half of the United States, we get what is considered like an omega pattern that starts developing over the upper Midwest and northern plains. Long story short, this is a beautiful looking weather pattern for areas west of the Mississippi River Valley. So here's the Mississippi River right about here. From the Mississippi River on west, this is just a beautiful environment where we're going to get plenty of sunshine, dry weather, and certainly some warmth. I'm expecting temperatures to be a good 5 to 15 degrees above average as we get into the middle portions of next week, because look at what happens. Even as we get into Thursday and Friday of next week, this storm system still is spinning over the eastern half of the country. So, of course, that's not very lucky for them, but for us, we're going to be in this warm bubble of air from Wisconsin and Illinois on west and north into the upper Mississippi River Valley. Finally, by late next week, we're going to get this trough to start to move east towards Minnesota. So that's when we can start to expect maybe some shower and thunderstorm activity. But again, it won't be till Thursday and Friday of next week, and we will still be experiencing warm weather. Speaking of that, this is a new graphic that I have for you guys. I'm going to be likely giving this graphic out for you on Thursdays and Mondays during our weather briefings. But basically what this is showing you is the extended forecast. And the orange line here are temperatures over the next 7 days. And one thing that stands out pretty clearly is look at what happens on Saturday and especially Sunday. Our temperatures are going to be stuck in the 50s for highs on Sunday. So we got a clunker of a day on the way for Sunday, and I'm thinking that Saturday PM, especially later in the PM hours, that's when we're going to have the best opportunity for significant rain, and you can see that with these green bars on this extended forecast map or graphic. And then of course the likelihood of precipitation goes down as we go through the day on Sunday, but no doubt Saturday evening into Sunday morning are likely going to be wet periods. It's also going to turn windy too. This blue line shows you that we're expecting significant winds on Sunday. So not only will we have clouds and rain, or at least rain early in the day on Sunday, but it's also going to be windy and cold. But once we get over that bump in the road, look at what happens to temperatures next week. They keep going up and up and up to where we're going to be averaging a good 10 to 15 degrees above average for temperature as we get into the middle and latter portions of next week. I'm even thinking perhaps mid to upper 80s in the Twin Cities as we get into next week, along with stronger winds too. And look at this. I even have the potential for some severe weather potentially as we get into Thursday and Friday of next week. So anyway, something to look forward to as we go through the next 7 days. Have a great weekend, everybody.